Hey there, health enthusiasts! Your immune system is crucial to your well-being. Whether you live or die depends on its ability to fight off sickness and infection. Even the common cold can hurt you when you have a bad immune system. But the immune system affects a lot more than just the body. It can also affect your mental health. Let's discuss 7 ways your immune system affects your mind and body. Do your wounds slowly heal? How does your stomach feel? Does the immune system affect your mental health, or is it the other way around? We're talking all that and more. Number 1. Slower healing wounds. If your immune system isn't healthy, the body's cells are going to repair slower than expected. This means that your wounds won't heal as quickly. Let's talk about one of life's more embarrassing moments, falling and scraping your knee. It's happened to all of us at one point or another. When this happens, you're left with one heck of a gash. As soon as you hit the ground, the 2 primary layers of skin have been broken. I'm talking about the epidermis and the dermis. This disrupts your blood vessels, causing you to bleed. No matter what you do to stop the bleeding, eventually you're going to have to let the wound go through the natural healing process. This process has 4 stages. 1. Hemostasis. 2. Inflammation. 3. Proliferation. 4. Remodeling. These are all done with the help of immune cells, but the speed of the healing all depends on how efficient your immune system is. If the immune cells are unhealthy, the wound won't regenerate. It will just stay around longer and have a much harder time healing. What's the worst wound you've ever had? Where did it come from? How long did it take to go away? Sound off in the comment section and start a conversation with our Bestie community. Number 2. You're more prone to infections. A bad immune system makes you more vulnerable to infections. In order to get rid of it, the immune system needs to fight pathogens. These are biological agents that cause disease. The immune system weeds through cells and tissues in order to find them. Once they've been identified, the immune system reacts in 2 ways. First, your innate immune cells will recognize the pathogens and begin to fight the infection. From here, inflammation will take place, and the pathogens will eventually be killed off. This is known as the innate immune response. The second way your immune system reacts is through the adaptive immune cells. These cells are much more sophisticated, and they're able to target pathogens much quicker. This is referred to as the adaptive immune response. Both your T cells and B cells come into play here. The T cells kill off your pathogens as well as other infected cells. The B cells produce antibodies that attach themselves to the pathogens and signal for your immune system to kill them. If your immune system is healthy, the infection-fighting process should go rather smoothly. If it consistently seems like you're battling infections, chances are your immune system isn't up to par. There are several signs to look out for. For one thing, you'll probably have more than 4 ear infections in a single year. You'll probably suffer from more sinus infections than usual. A poor immune system may also require you to need more antibiotics. What's really scary is a weak immune system leaves you more vulnerable to pneumonia. An older person with bad immunity might get it twice a year. Number 3. Stress hurts your immunity. Have you been overwhelmed at work lately? Has being cooped up in quarantine make you feel anxious? Well, an unhealthy amount of stress will weaken your immune system, opening the door to sickness and infection. Have you ever heard of lymphocytes? These are a type of white blood cell that serve the immune system. During times of severe stress, the amount of lymphocytes in the body will decrease. If a cold or virus is going around, you are more likely to catch it during this time. The immune system doesn't have the ability to kill off pathogens. This paves a much smoother path for whatever illness wants to infiltrate the body. Nobody wants to be fighting off sickness while suffering from a bout of anxiety. It will only leave you more stressed out, weakening your immune system even more. It's like a weird cycle. Your stress level is also associated with bad habits that can lead to illness. These are things like drinking, smoking, and a poor diet. You'll probably also lose sleep. Fatigue makes you lazy. As a result, you're less likely to take part in physical activity. There's also cortisol that's very important, but more on that in a few minutes. Before we continue, are you trying to take care of your hair? Check out our recent video discussing 18 foods that will give you luscious, shiny hair. Now back to our video on ways your immune system can affect your mind and body. Number 4. Awful stomach discomfort. A healthy immune system will decide on how well your stomach is feeling. When the immune system is not where it should be, the stomach gets the brunt of your body's anger. It will often feel like a roller coaster is moving around your bowels. Why is that? Well, try this on for size. Nearly 70% of your immune system is located within your digestive tract. The immune system employs the special bacteria in your gut to go after infectious cells. Poor immune function equals less comfort and more diarrhea, gas, and constipation. When your gut bacteria is at a lower level, the chances of viruses, disease, and simple discomfort increase. Number 5. Autoimmune disorders. Believe it or not, your cells have a mind of their own. And much like your brain, the immune system can become confused. An autoimmune disorder is when your immune system mistakes your body's cells for foreign invaders. This is because it can't tell the difference. When the immune system mixes up skin cells for unhealthy pathogens, it releases autoantibodies, which attacks them. Studies show that women get autoimmune disease twice as much as men. A healthy immune system means that it's able to distinguish the healthy cells from foreign ones. Number 6. You get a cold easier. I mean, it might not be the fever or the flu, but man, can a cold go a long way. Now, not a lot of people know exactly what a cold is. Neither did I until a second ago. A cold is a viral infection of your nose and throat. While they are usually harmless, colds can be super annoying and come at the worst time possible. Really intense ones last as long as 10 days sometimes. The average adult can suffer up to 3 colds a year. While it might get in the way of your performance, it's perfectly normal. But if you find yourself catching more colds than that, it means your immunity's not at its best. There are over 200 different viruses that can bring on the common cold. The cold will start out by attaching itself to the lining of your nose or throat. From here, your immune system is meant to send out its white blood cells to battle the germs. If your immune system works, inflammation will take place. Do you often get annoyed with the amount of mucus you're finding in your tissue paper? Well, be happy. This means that your immune system is working at a decent rate. As a result, you'll recover from the cold quicker. Number 7. You'll always be tired. If you're feeling exhausted throughout the day, your immune system is trying to tell you something. Oftentimes, the message is to lead a healthier lifestyle. I'm talking about a better diet and more physical activity. This will boost your energy levels. There are many great foods to combat fatigue. I'm talking about eggs, bananas, almonds, spinach, and kale. Spinach and almonds also give your immune system the proper jump. On top of these choices, you should also eat more broccoli, yogurt, garlic, and ginger. These in turn will get rid of your exhaustion and have you feeling more energized. The immune system is heavily influenced by your sleep cycle. This is all the more reason to get a healthy sleep. Remember a minute ago when I mentioned cortisol? Well, when we're snoozing, the amount of cortisol in our body decreases. Large amounts of cortisol can get in the way of our immune system, ruining its ability to function. When there's less cortisol around, the signals which activate our immune system are activated. So if you're not going to bed at a decent hour and waking up too early, you'll only be more stressed. This causes further damage to our immunity. Experts recommend between 7 and 9 hours of sleep for the average adult. This is just enough to encourage healthy immune function. How's your immune system? Has your body been through any of these effects? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos?